Let's look at simple interest and how we can do calculations linked to it. So simple interest is a form of interest that is only calculated on the initial amount borrowed in a loan or investment. The formula for simple interest is the following. We've got capital I equals to capital P times R times N, where capital I is the simple interest, P is the amount borrowed, or another name for that is the principal, R is the interest rate, this can be as a percentage or as a decimal, and N is the number of years. Examples of where simple interest is used in real life are car loans or personal loans. Let's look at some questions linked to simple interest. The question says, work out the simple interest on the following loan to the nearest penny. And we've got £15,000 for 7 years at 6% per annum, or PA for short. Per annum just means each year. So to work out the simple interest, we would use the formula above that we looked at before. So we have capital I, which is the simple interest, equals to, so capital P is the principal, that's the amount borrowed. So the amount borrowed in the loan is £15,000. So we've got 15,000 here. Then we're multiplying by the interest rate. So the interest rate is 6%. We can either write this as a percentage or as a decimal. As a decimal, this would be 0.06. As a percentage, it's just 6%. So if we write in 0.06, and then we're also multiplying by n, which is the number of years. So the loan is taken out for 7 years in total. So we multiply by 7. Putting this in a calculator and working this out, we find that we get an answer of 6,300. So including our units, we have that the simple interest equals to £6,300. If we wanted to work out how much money would need to be repaid on a loan of £15,000 for 7 years at a simple interest rate of 6% per annum, we could use the following formula. Capital A, which is the amount that would need to be repaid, is equal to P, which is the principal, so the amount borrowed in the loan, plus the simple interest accumulated. So in this case, we've got a principal or an amount borrowed of £15,000, and we've got a simple interest of £6,300. So the total amount that would need to be repaid, capital A, would be the following. So A would equal to £15,000 plus £6,300. Adding these two values together, we find that we get an amount of £21,300, and that would be the amount that would need to be repaid. Another example, work out the simple interest and the amount owed on the following loan. So we've got a loan of £23,500 for 30 months at a simple interest rate of 10% per annum. So the way we would go about first working out the simple interest is using the formula above here. So the simple interest, capital I, is equal to capital P, which is the principal or the amount borrowed. In this case, that's £23,500 multiplied by the interest rate. So our interest rate is 10%. We can write that as a decimal as 0.1, or we can use the percentage as 10%. So let's use the percentage this time. And then we multiply it by n, which is the number of years. Now in the question, we've been told the time that the loan has been borrowed for in months. We need to convert this into years. So there's 12 months in a year. If we do 30 divided by 12, that will tell us the number of years we have, and that equals to 2.5. So we have 2.5 or 2.5 years. Substituting that in and working this out, we should find that the simple interest is equal to 5,875. And so finally, to work out the amount owed at the end of the loan, we can use the formula that we looked at before here. So the amount owed, capital A, is equal to the principal, so £23,500, plus the simple interest, which we worked out as £5,875. So adding that on and working this out, we find that the amount owed is equal to £29,375.